Hello, my name is Claudia Fallah and I'm demonstrating a HERBAPEEL light treatment here today. So it's a milder version of the original HERBAPEEL, which is with enzymes, natural ingredients, herbs and magnesium crystals. We're going to do a step-by-step guide for the consumers. So the first thing we do is we have our lovely model here and we're going to do a nice cleanse first. So we're going to cleanse the skin first. Making sure there's no impurities on the skin surface, so it's nice and clean before we actually carry out the treatment. Okay, so we're using now to cleanse off the skin the luxurious cleansing milk, which is a very nice texture and it's very silky and creamy, but at the same time it's very soothing and calming with the rose and jasmine, so it's very nice for cleansing. So the next step will be the Azulin Gel Active. You can use it as a facial wash and cleanse the skin as well. It's very smooth and soft, so it's very lovely for the skin. It's cleansing and again soothing and calming. Okay, so when you're doing this at home, you can either towel dry your face or use, like we do here in the salon, paper tissues and make sure the skin surface is dry. So then we use also the herbal calming cleansing lotion. And we just spray it on a little cotton pad, just like with one of our professional products here. Big size, salon size. Making sure the skin is really nice and cleansed before we put any kind of skin peeling or any products on. So now we have a nicely fresh cleansed skin. So our next step will be actually the HERBAPEEL Light. The HERBAPEEL Light, it's really important that you actually set yourself a little timer. So what we have here in the salon is a little egg timer and you set yourself, I will set 3 minutes, but you can do between 2 and 3 minutes for yourself. So that's really important in order to realize how long you've actually been carrying out the treatment. Also with the HERBAPEEL Light, it's really important, less is more. So we're just really using a small amount of product to take really a tiny amount for the whole face. So it would be really a whole fingertip of product. So I'm using a spatula at the moment, but you don't need a lot. With this product, less is actually more. So what I do is I've got here a little amount on my spatula, and what I do, I spread a very thin layer all over the skin. And as you see, it spreads really easily. You don't need a lot of product. You just need a small amount and spread a really fine, thin layer over the entire face. So be a bit more careful for under the eyes. You can just go around here, not too much of the product. Under the eyes, just on the forehead, cheeks and chin area. So that's a nice thin layer now on the skin surface. And please do make sure that, like I said, here we have our timer so that you have between 2 and 3 minutes. Make sure that your hands are wet. And when you carry out the treatment, you only use your fingertips. So you actually go in very soft motions around in circular movements, not too harsh, just really soft. As you can see here, I'm using my fingertips very softly and move around in circular movements, not to stay too long in one area. So you want really to move around everywhere on the face. And once your fingertips get a bit dry, if you feel it starts scratching a little bit, always make sure you make your fingertips wet again and continue the treatment. And you have to also make sure here under the eyes that you don't really stay a long time here, that you just give it a few seconds, because it is a very sensitive area. So you don't want to overdo it. Also, please do make sure that you do not extend the treatment time. So again, like I said, less is more. As you can hear now, we're already ready with the treatment. So it's now very important to actually, if you do it at home, wash your face thoroughly, use maybe a little bit Azoline gel again to cleanse the face. Also, because the product contains magnesium crystals, they get easily stuck in the eyebrows. So go against the eyebrows and just make sure there's nothing left of the little magnesium crystals in the client's eyebrows. Or, like I said, if you do it at home, please wash your face thoroughly. Use a little bit of the Azoline cleansing gel as well while you wash it off, and just focus also on the eyebrows, that actually the skin is cleansed thoroughly as well. So what's nice to use now after we've actually done the HERBAPEEL Light is the Energizing Beauty Fluid, because it's fantastic for the anti-aging. After we've peeled off the first layer of skin, now the Energizing Beauty Fluid, we apply again a thin layer onto the skin. So because we have the hyaluronic acid in high concentration in the product and plant collagen, and also the antioxidants, which will be absorbed now after the peeling into the deeper layer of the epidermis as well. So I'm using for my lovely client here today the Intense Moisturizer Mask, which we usually use in the salon as well. Again, it's very soothing, very calming. If you still do have a little bit of redness after the treatment, with the Intense Moisturizer Mask, it will really calm down and take any kind of redness off at the same time. So while you're waiting for the mask actually to go into the deeper layer of the skin will calm down at the same time. So now we're going to take the gauze off. And as you see, when I take the gauze off, actually there's hardly any product left. So the entire mask went into the skin. So, and therefore it's very easy, you just wipe the excess mask off and actually the product continues working with the skin. As you can see now, the skin is nice and radiant, very fresh. And like I said, by leaving the excess mask on, it just continues working. So the client can go home now. Also, they can put, if they need to go out, straight their makeup on. It will actually be really nice on the skin, straight to put makeup on once you go out or you have an evening planned, because it will spread very easily and you will have a really nice glowing skin. Also, by having this treatment done, you will make your skin available again to take all the nutrients out of the products, and the skin will absorb everything much better. So you're getting maximum benefits again out of your own products as well at home. And you will keep that amazing glow. So when you're out, you look very refreshed, almost like you've been on holiday.